Okay, so I want to show you how I would handle this question about FIFO that you were asked there at the end of chapter on inventory. That was question number 1. Okay, so I have a very specific template that I use for FIFO, and it looks like this. First and foremost, I've got date, I've got the quantity, the cost and the total of each transaction, and then the quantity left and the total value of what's left. Okay, and I would do this all the time for FIFO. In your particular question, they didn't ask you what was the value remaining after each transaction, but they very well might, so you need to be ready for that. So I have quantity. If it's a purchase, I'm putting it in as a plus figure. If it's a sale, I'm putting it in as a minus figure. Okay, and over here, just to keep a check, because it is FIFO and I want to sell the first ones first, I'm going to put down the value of each number of units purchased. So I have 148 is my first purchase, 40 is my second purchase there in August, 92 is my purchase in September, and 49 is my purchase in November. Okay, all I'm doing over here, this keep a check box, is only about seeing have I any left for the next sale. Okay, so in this particular instance, what I'm going to say to you is that you're going to be doing this on a piece of paper. You can't auto complete like I have done, but look, it's still a place to keep a check and see how many you have left. Okay, so here I've got my first acquisition, my first purchase, 148 at 42 gives me a total of 6216. And the total remaining, because I've sold nothing, is 148 units with a value of 6216. Okay. The next thing that happens is that I sell 30. So here I'm going to say minus 30. Okay. The cost of those is at 42. Why is that 42? Because that's all I have. Okay. I don't have anything else. So the value of that particular transaction, the cost out of our inventory is 1260. So how many have I got left then? I've got my quantity left is equal to this plus this, okay, which is my purchase minus my sale. And the value then is equal to, pardon me, escape. The value is equal to the 6216 less the 1260. Okay, so the value that I have left is 4956. All right, my next one that I'm selling is 90. So the very same thing again. Now when I look over here, I've taken off 30 and I have 118 left. So I still have 90 to take out of that lot. So that's fine. The full 90 can come out here at 42. Total out of our inventory then is the 3780. So we've taken 90 with a value of 42 out. That's 3780. That means what do we have left? At this moment in time we have only 28 left. Oops. And the 28 that we have left is the difference between what we started with, which was 4956, and what we've used, which is 3780. Okay, so the value of those 28 that are remaining is 1176. Okay, our next event is a purchase. So this purchase is going to be 40. We are buying them at 50 each. Okay, so the cost of that particular purchase is 40 multiplied by 50, which is 2000. Okay, so now we have the 40 here and 28 here, so we've 68 left. And the 68 left have cost us 1176 plus 2000. Okay, now getting a little bit tricky now, because the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sell 43. So in August I'm going to sell 43, but you see I have only 28 here left, so I'm going to have to do this in 2 pieces. So for me, I'm just going to insert a line here, and I'm saying that I'm going to have 2 August transactions really. I'm going to have minus 28, and that would be this 28 here. So now I have none of the original 148 left. So that minus 28, they were at 42. Okay, And then I have, out of my new 40 that I purchased, I have to make up the rest of the 43, and 28 plus 15 is 43, so I have to take 15 out of my 40. Pardon me. Now, 15 out of my 40. So all of my first purchase are gone, and I have 25 left in my second purchase. Okay, so I'm going to say minus 15, and those are going to have cost me 50. Okay, so again, let's have a look at what we have left. Here we had 68, so we've 68 minus 28 minus 15. Pardon me, I've got that in the wrong box. Here we go now. Equals 68 minus the 28 minus the 15 means that we've 25 left, and we know that that's correct because there they are, 25. And the value of those 25 is equal to the 3176 that we had, with the 1176 gone off it and the 750 gone off it. So those 25 that we have left are at a value of 1250. Okay. September, what happens? We have another purchase. So we have a purchase of 92. The value of each of these is 43. So the value of that purchase is 92 multiplied by 43, so 3,956. So what do we have in total? We have 92 plus 25, which is 117. And the total value of those 117 is equal to the 1250 that we had originally, plus the extra 3956 that we have spent. Okay, so 5206 is the value of what we have left. Again, in September, we're going to sell 38. Okay, well, if I say I'm going to sell 38, where do I get those 38 from? Again, I'm going to have to do it in two pieces, some out of the 40 and some out of the 92, because I have to sell the first ones in first. Okay, so in that case, I'm again going to need to give myself an extra row here. So I'm going to say in September, the first lot that I'm going to sell is the 25 out of the 40, and I'm keeping a check over here now. All my 40 are gone. So 25. The 40 that we bought cost 50 each, so the total of that is 1250. Not hard for you to say, because see that 25 there? That's the 25 there, and it had a value of 1250. It still has a value of 1250. So how many have we left? Oh, pardon me, that should be a minus, shouldn't it? Okay, 25, so we've 25, and what did we want to sell entirely? We wanted to sell 38. So I'm going to have to sell another 13 out of the 90 that we purchased, and the 92 that we purchased, pardon me, the 92 that we purchased were at 43. Okay, so 559 was the value out of inventory that we had to take out of inventory in order to sell those 13. So once again, how many have we got left? We have the 117 less the 25 less the 13. So we've 79 units left, and the value of those 75 units in inventory is the 5206 minus the 1250 minus the 559. Okay, so 3397 is the value of those 79 that we have left, and we have sold 13 then out of that 92. Okay, so we have 79 left, yes we have, and 79 we're showing here. So everything that we have left is out of that September purchase of 92, because we've sold everything else. Alright, so in October we sold 45 units. We've enough in the 92 to sell all of them out of the 92, so those are going to have a value of 43. Therefore we're going to have 34 left with a value of 5, oh, wrong way around guys, equals that, with a value of 1,400. 462. Now we're nearly there. What else happens in November? I'm just going to pull this over this way so we can see it a little bit better. That was our October 45. November then we purchased this final 49. Okay, those 49 cost 46 each. So now we have 34 plus 49. 34 plus 49 is 83. And those 83 have cost us 1462 plus 2254. Okay, now take off our 45 here. So we had 34 left as we had seen here. Now we've bought another 49. And what's our last transaction? Our last transaction is that we're going to sell 50. Well, I only have 34 to sell out of here. So I'm going to sell the 34 from the 92. And the remaining 16 are going to come out of this final 49. So I'm going to say 34 and 16. So between the two of those, they're going to make my sale of 50. So the 34 still come from the 92. 92 we're here at 43. The last 16 come from the final purchase, which was at 46. So finally we have 83 minus 34 minus 16 gives us 33 left. Okay, and the value of those 33 that are sitting on the floor is equal to the 3716 minus the 1462 minus the 436. So at the heel of the reel we're left with 33, and the value of those 33 in inventory is 1518. Okay, so that's the template that I would use for FIFO, and I would suggest that you do the same. Now I know as we've been talking that has taken an awful lot of time to go through, but when you would be doing that yourself, you'd be doing it a lot more quickly than that. Okay, so a little bit of practice on that is all that you need. So basically the keep a check is the piece that helps you to know how many you have left, and therefore when you make a sale, how many need to come out of each purchase that you had originally made.